course.
There's no of course about it. You left here with an injury and God knows what you've been up to since.
I'm fine.
Well, we'll see about that. You'll be checked over by the sister.
I'm going off to have a nice little warm shower. Oh, the luxury of it all, eh? I see you when I'm nice and clean, eh, Kitty? Yeah. See you, Helen.
Come on, let's go.
Well, that's you taking care of, Lizzie, but I'm not too happy about being the editor. That sort of thing takes brains. I reckon we ought to get Bea to do it.
Oh, that's a terrific idea. She'd run it real well.
Yeah, I reckon she would. And Doreen is the only one here with artistic talent. She could be the cartoonist.
Oh, she'd love that.
Yeah, you can say some pretty good things with a cartoon.
Hard to think Doreen's capable of work like that. Takes a clever mind to bring satire into something like that.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I reckon Dor would be real good at it. I've got a really beaut idea. Why don't we run a poetry column?
Poetry? Yeah, that sounds a good idea, but I don't know anyone around here that can write poetry.
I reckon it'd give the paper a bit of class.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be new stuff. I know plenty of good ones.
Go on.
Well, there's one terrific one that starts. There was a young man from Kent.
Lizzie! I think we all know that one. And that's not even a poem anyway.
Of course it is, it rhymes.
Well, I don't think the screws would be happy with that sort of stuff in the newspaper.
Oh, well, I just thought that we shouldn't let it get too heavy.
You're all being ridiculous. Surely you must see that.
Come on, Lizzie, let's get back to work. We can talk about this later.
You're pretty good at knocking, aren't you? Jude was only trying to be helpful. We all are.
Helpful?
Why don't you stop tearing everything down for a change and try helping? You could write a beaut column about medical stuff.
You could hardly expect me to do that.
Come on, Lizzie, let's get back to work. If she doesn't want to do it, just leave her alone.
Why should I? I'm sick of all that cracks. We all are.
Peterson, come with me. You're on cleaning duties.
Thank God she's gone. I've had about enough of all her bloody garbage.
You must realize you are only hurting yourself by trying to get out. I know you resent being here.
Well, do you blame me?
That is beside the point. The court has ordered that you stay here until you are of age. I hope you realize that by escaping from lawful custody, you will have an additional sentence added onto your time.
Yes.
Well, obviously, I am not getting through to you. You will have to face the visiting justice. Perhaps he can make you see reason. Your very actions by trying to escape time and time again just show that you are not ready to live outside responsibly. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Very well. You can take her to the shower block, Mrs. Powell. Then she's to go back to her duties.
Come on.
And Susan, try to use your time in here to develop a sense of responsibility. It could weigh heavily in your favor.
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
Well, you can think yourself lucky you weren't sent to solitary.
Mrs. Powell, what Mrs. Davidson said about the VJ, is it true? Will they really extend my sentence?
Yes, of course they will. Now, what can you expect after what you've done?
When will I see him?
It'll be soon, I suppose. Come on, get your shower. Gotta get you back to work.
You okay? Oh, listen, don't forget what I said to you. Never let them see you hurting. Gives them too much of an edge. You'll be okay. And don't worry. I've always found things are never as bad as you think they're going to be.
All right, Smart, that's enough chat. Let's go.
God, this place has gone to the dogs. Don't I get my nails done and my hair set?
I haven't got all day.
Oh, well, I'm fortunate that I can rely on my natural beauty.
You're not all monsters in here, you know. We want to see you on the outside living a normal life just as much as you do. But there's only one way to do that. You know what that is, don't you? All right. You won't take my advice, so I'll tell you what's going to happen. Every time you try something, You'll get more time added on. You'll change in here, Susie. People do. When you get outside, you'll be an ex-crim, a real one, with a record. Then perhaps you'll find it difficult to get work, so you'll do something stupid and end up back inside. Before you know it, you're going to spend more time in here than outside. I've seen it all happen before. There's no point talking to you. You obviously just think I'm wasting your time.
Right, there you are now. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Now listen, girls, I still think it would have been better to hold our reunion at Maxime's. The food here is terrible. Next time I pick the place, okay?
Oh, you're still as crazy as ever.
Oh, thank you. You're peculiar too.
Oh, you're just what we all need, love, a good laugh.
All right, ladies, you've had your hellos, now back to work.
You in charge?
No, only till B gets back. It's not a job I like much. What are you in for?
Oh, same old thing. Only this time I was a real mug.
What happened?
Well, I didn't need to do it. I have become a lady executive. Well, a woman executive anyway. I got my own business.
Oh, your own business? What's it called?
What's it called? It's called Smart's Catering Services.
Oh, that sounds great.
Anyway, I don't need to work anymore. But I met this bloke who was handsome and debonair, and I went, what the heck, for him I'll do a trick.
And?
Well, and he turned out to be a handsome, debonair policeman. There I was, extending the warm arm of friendship, and there he was, extending the strong arm of the law.
Oh, never mind, love. You won't be here for long anyway.
How does your business work? I mean, what do you do?
We supply whatever people want for the occasion.
Oh, I didn't even know you could cook.
Come on, Lizzie, use your head.
Oh, that sort of thing.
Yeah. We cater for all tastes.
All right. Now, you'll keep yourself busy and there'll be no nonsense.
Oh, I thought you would have got away with it this time, love.
So did I, Lizzie. At least for a while.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, it stinks.
Thanks, Lizzie. Okay, Jude, what do you want me to work at?
Oh, sweetheart. It's a rotten break for you, isn't it?
Okay, she's gonna be all right. Besides, she's got friends, right, ladies? Yeah, right.
And what, may I ask, do you think you're doing?
What does it look like? I'm having a rest.
You're supposed to be cleaning. Now get out there and do it.
Don't be ridiculous.
As long as you are in here, Peterson, you will do as you are told.
Honestly, you really don't see me as a cleaning lady, do you? I mean, the whole idea is preposterous.
Get out in that corridor. I want the floor mopped.
Did you do that when you were inside?
Move it.
Of course, we're not of the same caliber, are we? I expect you did everything you were told, no matter how demeaning. Clean the toilets, peel potatoes.
All right, that's it. You're going to the governor's office now.
Does your future husband know the fact that his wife made herself a lackey while he was in prison? Oh, I see. You haven't told him. Oh, well, he seems to have a sense of humour. Perhaps he'll see the funny side when I tell him.
Get off that bed now.
Oh, just now, thank you. I'm feeling rather tired. You can tell Mrs. Davison I'll see her later.
A weekly rag, eh? Yeah, I'll be in it.
Yeah, you could even write a column.
Sure, we could call it Helen's Beat. No, love, I don't think so. I'm never in here for long enough. But I would like to write a couple of articles.
Like some advice on what not to do, eh?
Seriously, though, I'd like to write a couple of things if you're sure you've got a free hand.
Oh, so far.
What do you think, Suze? Think I'd be good at it?
I don't know. Sounds like it might be fun.